What's up, Facebook friends and family? I just wanted to make a quick video explaining the post that I put up the other day and dealing with, making your household and your marriage a LLC. And while marriage has a lot to do with business and not just love, one of the things when you marry, you could love a person, but if you don't handle your business, that marriage is gonna end abruptly. But I know me saying that, making your household or making your family an LLC probably went over a lot of people's head. Now, what are one of the benefits of making your family a LLC or making your household a LLC? Now, when you start a business, that don't mean that you have to be doing business. For example, if you have a wife and you have children, you paying rent or you paying mortgage, you're buying toilet tissue, you're buying dishwashing liquid, you're buying food, you're buying household stuff, household items. Now, if you set up a LLC out of your house and you and your wife or even your girlfriend, go into business together, even if you don't make no money for that year, you're gonna take some losses. So if you don't have a business, even if you have a regular job, you're gonna take some losses anyway, because you gotta eat, you gotta use household goods, toilet tissue, paper towels, paper. The kids might use pencils and pens and crayons and all that kind of stuff. But if you set up your household as a business or LLC, now most of the stuff you can write off. So even if you have a job, you might go on vacation, you might go to Disney World, Disneyland, you might check into a hotel, you might go to the beach or wherever you go as a family. When you have a LLC, there's no such thing as a vacation. Anywhere you go, any hotel you check into, any car you rent, any gas you burn, any mileage you put on your car now becomes a tax write-off. This is the reason why business people are so eager to spend money. Once they learn how to take advantage of the system. Like, you have a lot of people, people will get upset and get their panties in a bunch when they find out that the Bezos guy that owned Amazon didn't pay taxes. When you find out Donald Trump didn't pay taxes, instead of getting upset about a person not paying taxes, you should find out how can you go about doing the same thing. Like, this is America, is a system that we already plugged into. We got to learn how to take advantage of it. So if you have a business, even if you make $0 for the year, you're gonna spend money. And if your rent is $1,000 a month, then that's $12,000 a year that you just paid in rent that you're not getting back in no way, form, or fashion. But if you have an LLC out of your house or out of your apartment, one of those rooms, you might have a 3-bedroom apartment. But no, you don't have a 3-bedroom apartment. You got 2 bedrooms and an office. And you can write some of that stuff off. So now, if you do have a business and the business is actually making money, you want to make sure that you take pictures or you save all of your receipts. They got apps that'll help you manage your accounts. They got apps that'll help you manage the money that's going out and the money that's coming in. And you can write a lot of stuff off. So that way, you won't be owing so much at the end of the year, or you will even be getting money back at the end of the year, because thanks to, my people, Donald Trump, he made it to where now as a small business, you can write off double the amount that you used to could write off in the past when Obama was president. That's one of the benefits. That's one of the benefits of having a businessman in the White House. He's gonna look out for other business people. So instead of complaining about Donald Trump not doing this or doing that, we need to figure out how we could take advantage of him being president, since there's nothing that we can do about it. But if you have a family, start an LLC. Just think of a name. You'll have filing fees every year, whether you make money or not. It'll be somewhere between $60 and $200. You pay those filing fees and you write off everything that you can think of. If you want to buy a new pair of shoes, you want to buy a new pair of sneakers, you want to buy some new boots, then those new boots that you buy, when you buy those Timberlands, those are not regular boots. Those are work boots. And you write those boots off. So everything, when you look at it, when you look at your family as a business, everything becomes an investment and not just a liability. Everything becomes an asset and not just a liability. It's a lot of other things you can do too, but if you have a girlfriend or if you have a fiance, marry her, because in America, there's benefits to being married. There's benefits to having a business, whether you make money or not. And, I'm just making this quick video because I know that it went over a lot of people's head when you start comparing business and marriage in the same sentence. Because love is not enough. You have two people that might love each other. I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he told me he's still married, but he'd been separated from his wife for 15 years. I asked him what happened. He said his wife had sex with his best friend. So he lost his wife and he lost his best friend all at the same time. He was devastated. However, that's just a little sidebar. But I just wanted to say that, just to let people know that when you married to somebody, or you have a girlfriend, or you're in a relationship, love is never enough. Two people supposed to get together and they supposed to build together. And when you're trying to build something, and you're trying to gain power in this country, business is at the cornerstone of said power. So it's 3 different ways to gain power in this country, and that's through business, politics, and influence. You have to be a part of one of the 3, or you have to be involved in one of the 3, and in order to have some kind of power, in this country. If you don't have power in this country, you're just gonna get stepped on. You're just gonna be a doormat, and nobody wants to be a doormat. So, instead of spending money frivolously, take a couple of $100, start you an LLC, and you can look it up. This information is all online. You can go to YouTube, you can Google it, and all the information is out there. So start an LLC. Well, first, get married. If you already have a family and you're already married, start an LLC. Make your household a business. Make your marriage an LLC. And, write off some of these things. Y'all see my seats? Y'all see those peanut butter seats? Right now, I'm driving in this BMW 750 IL, the big joint, all white on the outside, all peanut butter and wood grain on the inside. Look, even behind my back seats is wood grain all throughout the inside. But this car is not something for me to just drive. It's not a liability. This car at the end of the year, guess what? It's going to be a tax write-off. I'm driving right now. The mileage that I'm putting on it right now is going to be a tax write-off. I just filled up the tank. I just spent $60 to fill up the gas tank. I took a picture of the receipt. I'm gonna upload it to the app, and that's gonna be a write-off. So, you can have, if you work the system, you can have the system finance your lifestyle. The days of struggle should be over for those of us, who spend our time trying to figure out how to have a better life instead of just, posting funny stuff on Facebook. Sometimes I post funny stuff on Facebook, but sometimes I have a lot of time on my hands, and I do like entertainment. But other than that, my lifestyle is business, all business. I'm going to take a trip to Puerto Rico, and me and my whole family, me, my wife, my children, my grandchildren, my son, his fiance, we all going to Atlanta, then we going to Puerto Rico, then we going to St. Martin, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Barbados, and about 5 different islands. And some might call that a vacation, but for me, that's going to be a business trip. I got to get that money back at the end of the year. Peace.